Offering $1,500 off of any of our used vehicles on our lot. Look at all of these beautiful sedans we have. Come take a look. Check us out today.
Hey, when I was car shopping, I looked at a 2017 Lexus RX 350. But why was it going for $27,000 at CarMax? And then the insurance rates probably would have been like 15%.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. Today, guys, we got a lot of clips to react to. I ain't gonna do too much talking. Let's get right to it. Let's go.
And I'm really starting to get to the point in this industry where I'm kind of sick of working subprime deals, because every time I can't get you approved or I need a big substantial down payment, they always mad at me, and I'm just like, man, at the end of the day, your report is dictating these terms. I had a gentleman the other day, I got him approved, but I'm like, hey bro, you need $7,000 down. He's like, man, for $7,000 I'll just go get a cash car. And I'm just like, well, why didn't you do that beforehand? Because you know the market's different, man. As y'all seen, I had the video the other day where I told you somebody was putting 10 grand down, they only made $1,000 a month, and to be honest, that's a gift that I even got him approved on it. People in the comments like, man, they could have just bought a cash car. I'm sick and tired of everybody saying cash cars. If you really bought a car in the last 3 years, you'll know the market is different. Y'all gotta stop being mad at me and other salespeople because we can't get y'all approved sometimes, or you need a big amount down. It's your report that's doing this, it's not us. All we trying to do is sell a car. If we can't get it done, stop being mad. Just move on. It's that simple.
Yeah, that's true. It is hard to buy a cash car with just $1,000 unless you go to the auction. And you might can get you a car. You might have to do some work to it. And it's not the dealership's fault if you got bad credit. They give you a 20% interest rate. That's not the dealership's fault. They just trying to get paid.
Customer from California submitted an application to buy that 11 Lexus IS, 500 something credit score, $2,500 down. Trying to buy it for her nephew here in Florida. She's trying to do the things the way that she expects. Gonna go ahead and give her a call, see if we can find her a solution. Is there a reason the parents are not co-signing?
They already have a lot of stuff in their name.
Only way I think I can tackle this deal, putting you both in the loan. He doesn't make any income, right?
None, so he won't be able to do it.
How is he going to be able to make the payment?
Me, I will.
It's a tricky situation. Banks are not going to do it. We have to do it with in-house. The only way I think I can roll this deal is by putting you both in the deal, get at least 30% down on the vehicle. I'll put you maybe in $250 bi-weekly payment, which is almost $500, but it's going to be a very short-term loan, like 2 years only.
I know they don't really need down payments or whatever.
What does that mean? I'm kind of confused. I'm not understanding what that means.
All my friends are in car sales, so they basically said, like, once you get approved, whatever, you don't really need a down payment. It just helps a little.
That's not accurate. If you have 700 credit score, that's absolutely accurate. The risk.
Now, that's how you going to say you don't need a down payment when you got a 500 credit score? That's crazy. If your score is low, the bank's going to ask for money down. That's just how it works.
Here, the loan, the more down payment they want, that's how they see that you're committed to the loan. That's
fine. I was going to stick to the 2200 25 because it's coming out of my pocket, not the family side. That's why I'm going to stick with that, and he won't be on the loan.
I have to put both of you on the loan because, in essence, I do need someone in Florida to be able to register the car.
The issue is, like, I just want to get him a car. I don't want to put too much down.
Is that the only vehicle you guys have interest in? You see a $7,000 vehicle, I might be able to, or like 65 to 7, I might be able to do it with the $2,200 down.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. We'll try again another day then.
Just so I understand 100%, you got the 25 down, okay, for him to be in the loan? You're not against it?
No, he won't be on the loan.
He cannot be in the loan but be in the registration, right? Because if he didn't sign a contract, how is he going to be in the registration?
Yeah, that makes sense, but that's all right. Figure it out.
Okay, dokie. All right, just let us know.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, let us know if there's anything we can help with. Both has to be in the contract to be able to register the vehicle in the under Florida DMV, because she's from California. So I don't know. I offered her 35% down, and I'm thinking,
what's her credit?
She's at 530.
She thinks that she's able to do what she wants with the 530 credit.
Yeah,
score.
with an open auto loan, a repossession, it's not adding up.
See what I'm saying? Like I always say in my other videos, some people have unrealistic expectations when they got terrible credit. She got a 530 score and trying to dictate how this deal's going to go. You have no leverage with bad credit.
Enough to qualify for a loan. They don't really have any income to get anything more expensive. They don't have any money down. It's just going to be a tough deal no matter what.
He was talking with our bot and he had a question for you. I was like, he's busy right now. I can take a name and number and pass it along.
And they don't want to put anything down?
No, I don't think they have anything up or down.
No trade, no nothing? What are they driving now?
To be honest, I really don't know.
How many kids do they have?
I don't know that either.
Do I need to know that? You want to get to know our customers. I want to know how many kids they got, where they go to school, where they work. Maybe we know folks that they know.
I really can't understand my husband if she's really not talking to.
They both put that they're retired. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay.
They gave us that.
And you've got their letters here.
Both of their letters are right there.
Look at that. Came prepared in spite of our stumbles in the beginning. I don't think that's going to be enough to qualify for a loan. I don't like pre-qualify them, but it's not off of the income. It just kind of looks at their credit. This car, and I know it's cheap, it's $9,500 truck. Mm-hmm. And so you'll get a lot of times people with credit challenges, they'll look at the cheapest car on the lot because they think that's the easiest one to get approved on. The problem is they're generally designed to be cash cars because the book on those cheap cars and the miles in this case as well, they don't really warrant to good financing options. So this would be hard to get somebody approved on if they had really, really good credit. These folks don't. It's not terrible, but this truck's not going to work. And then they don't really have any income to get anything more expensive. They don't have any money down.
The only person they could use for call signers is her daughter, and she's so strict down. She'll help us with nothing.
It's just going to be a tough deal no matter what. But if they've got zero down, I can't get this approved. So see if they could do that. If not, then I don't think we've got a deal. Okay. Sucks.
So no income, no money down, but they want a car. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that make sense? And then they want to try to get an expensive car. They can't even get you approved with no income and no money down. And then you're trying to buy an old vehicle. The banks are not going to loan you money for that. And if they do, they're going to give you a super high interest rate. And the dealership is going to raise the price of the car just so they can get it financed. So you're going to pay triple through finance and the total price of the vehicle. Craziness, man.
Bring in a 2024 Volkswagen Jetta. He owed $30,000 on it, and after the trade evaluation, he ended up at $16,000 in negative equity. That's something he emphasized to me when he first got to the dealership. He was like, "Look, man, I have a decent amount of negative equity. The last dealership I went to, they weren't able to help me out." So I took care of this guy. I let him know, like, "Look, man, I'm gonna get you onto the right vehicle. I'm gonna get you onto a vehicle that's gonna help you out, that's gonna minimize the negative equity." And that's exactly what I did. I was able to get him into a brand new 2025 F-150 and keep him at a payment that was really, really comfortable. I got him approved. I got him leaving the lot extremely happy. So, you know, if you have negative equity on your vehicle and you've been trying your hardest to get out of it, don't be afraid to ask questions. It's really important that you get with someone who knows what they're doing, and it's very important that, you know, you do ask those questions because I can definitely help you out.
See, here's the deal. Like I said in one of my other videos, the negative equity thing is just out of control. I mean, people are just rolling and rolling and rolling. It's just a cycle, and it's never going to end. These dealerships are making a killing off people with negative equity. $16,000 negative equity, and they just put them in a truck, a new truck that's going to lose value as soon as they drive off the lot. Crazy, man. And it's just never going to end.
I work at a pool part-time, and then I'm a student full-time. I'm getting my master's next year, actually.
So what in specific is catching your eye with the Raptor?
I have an F-150 right now. It's a base model, and I want to upgrade. My mom said she was willing to help me out a little bit if the payments were right.
Okay.
And
there you go, but my mom's going to help me out. See? They always try to catch the moms, man, get them to co-sign. Then they end up stuck with that payment. Don't co-sign for anybody, not even your child, if you can avoid it. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And I get it. Come on, I'm realistic. But I don't recommend co-signing.
I want to treat myself for this last year of college.
You do know that this thing has 450 horsepower, right?
Yeah, it's more than the F-150 I got for sure. I love the color. It's super pretty.
It's one of our nicer vehicles on our lot. It's a very nice truck. It's got 16,154 miles. I would love to be able to put you in it.
What's this truck going for right now?
We have this truck listed for 82.
What monthly payments on it look like?
Just depending on how much you put down, probably around $1,400 a month with $5K down.
I was thinking to put a little bit more down because my mom basically said that she can only help me if the payments are below $1,200. So she's not willing to really help me on anything that costs more than that.
I figure every $1,000 is about $20 off of your monthly payment. It's going to be a hefty amount, but if it's something that you're willing to do, we can definitely do it.
And would I be able to do it by myself, you think? I have decent credit. I bought my F-150 in my own name.
Okay.
I financed that. It's paid off, but I don't know if I want to trade it or not because my little brother is going to college right now. I might give him the truck.
Depending on your credit, that's really what establishes this whole deal and lets us know where we're going to be at. I would hate to sit here and tell you, yeah, I can get you done for $1,200 a month, but I run your credit and you've got a 350 credit score. So is this something that you would want to potentially run numbers on?
We'll go inside and see. Hopefully I can get that $1,200 a month.
Okay, man, I'm going to try my best to see what we can do in this situation. And if it's a truck that you like, we can get you done.
My man said he work at a pool. He's a college student, and he gonna get a $1,200 a month to $1,400 a month car note. And we ain't even talking about insurance, and he needs his mom to help him. That's just a recipe for a disaster. I see a repo coming. That's what I see. There's no way if my son came to me talking about he want me to co-sign for him to get a vehicle that's gonna be like $1,200 a month, I'm gonna look at him real crazy and sideways. They know not to come to me with no nonsense like that. That's not gonna happen.
I need to know where you guys would go to get a new car, but with not the best credit. But it's not going to give you a shitty car. Like, I'm not trying to go buy a car and then have to fix 1,000 things on it. So if you guys have any dealership recommendations that work with credit, please let me know.
I mean, I get it. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but I would recommend this young lady go fix her credit. She's a prime example of somebody who's going to get taken advantage of. As soon as she go into the dealerships, they're going to be like this. Got one. You know what I'm saying? Because she already know she has bad credit. So whatever they get her approval for, she's going to be so happy that she was approved that she's going to sign up for anything. And dealerships love people like her. They love them because they'll get her in a Nissan Altima. As soon as she drive off the lot, man, that joke going to be about 20 grand upside down immediately.
459 credit score, got approved for $800 a month car payment. So even though I thought that this guy couldn't get approved for a bicycle with no tires, he got approved, and it was possible because of his income. Now, it's not that the bank didn't care about his credit or overlooked it. They cared about his credit, and they definitely looked at it. It's just the fact that he had an existing relationship with this particular bank with a car loan, and he was paying on it on time. And I guess they knew that he was making a lot of money. So they looked at his income, and that offset the fact that he had bad credit. And this is not the first time this has happened. I've had a couple that co-signed each other for a vehicle that came and wanted to buy a car. They had really good credit, but other banks wouldn't approve them. Westlake, for example, told me that they needed to pay off or trade in that car that they had a loan on for me to approve them or for them to approve them. But we went to credit acceptance, who actually they had the other loan with. They looked at their payment history on that particular loan. Boom, approval for $600 a month.
See, Westlake does subprime loans. Credit acceptance does subprime loans. So, of course, they're going to approve them because they don't care. They'll give them a 28% interest rate. And see, that's why you have to know what's going on, because just because a bank approves you doesn't mean you should accept it. And that's what a lot of people go wrong. They think, oh, I got approved. We good. Nah, bro. You got approved at 30% interest rate.
So as a dealer, these are things that essentially waste time for you. So Route One is one of those tools that you can use as a dealer, where you submit the application and you can send it to Credit Acceptance and Westlake and other banks that you have set up through Route One. And then from there, you could go on each one of them and see how to structure the deal.
Which car payment in 2026?
Oh, yeah, it's gone up a lot.
Oh yeah.
I mean, here it's probably $800.
The average car payment in 2026?
$800.
What's the average car payment in 2026?
The average car payment in 2026 is, I believe last time I checked, it was around $875, I think.
Wow. That's because all the new cars are super expensive. You can't even buy a base model car anymore, really. Everything comes with these super Android screens. Every car has a big flat screen inside of it. All these different sensors. So you can't even buy a basic vehicle anymore. In order to get a basic vehicle, you got to buy something 10 to 12 years old. The vehicle I bought my son, a 2013 Honda Civic, that's a basic vehicle. You understand what I'm saying? But of course, it's going to have a whole bunch of miles on it because it's an old car. So if you buy a new car, it's going to cost you a minimum $40,000 to $50,000. That's the base price now on almost every vehicle, even a Nissan. Even a base model Nissan is going to cost you about $35,000. Then once you add taxes and tags and all that, you have $40,000 for a daggone Sentra. Phil don't try to say so. It's just craziness, man. I don't get it. Ain't no way, man.
Customers came in to replace their tire on their 2023. They're now leaving with a 2026 HRV EXL. Thank you, Joe.
Jesse James, watch it because this guy's good. He's the, the son you want to adopt. And watch out, Jesse James is his name, but he's really a great guy.
All you wanted was a tire today.
Was wanted a tire, Jesse James.
Now you're leaving with a new car.
Sold us 3 cars. All right, take care.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the leather seats. That's how you guys do it, man. Service to sales. Jay Moore, say what up.
Look at him. Look at him. Oh yeah, we got him. 2023 vehicle, which means that they probably didn't have a whole bunch of miles on it. They probably don't even drive much, but they done talked that man into buying a brand new car. So now he just started all over. I mean, I get it. People, that's the way of the world. Like I told you guys, most people trade their cars in every 2 to 3 years. Now, whether or not that was a lease, who knows? But that's how they get people. They come in there, you come in there for an oil change, you go in there to get something done to your current vehicle, and they end up asking you, can they appraise your vehicle? Next thing you know, you're sitting at their desks working numbers, walking out of there with a new vehicle. Now you're starting your payments all over again. So you got to be aware of this stuff, guys, and a lot of people aren't. And some people are very easy to manipulate and sway into doing things that they really shouldn't do. Just how it works. So I'm back, guys. I had to take a little break, man. I had to spend some time with the family. Like I say, my son just turned 18. I bought him a 2013 Honda Civic. It has like 116,000 miles on it, super clean. He loves it. And like I always say, man, some parents buy their kids brand new cars, brand new BMWs. And my sons are super happy with the vehicle that they got. Back to pumping out the videos, man. So if you're new to the channel, man, hit the like button, subscribe. I appreciate y'all watching. I see y'all on the next one. Peace.